and say hi. Um, I've been playing Animal Crossing lately, and just whatever. I even put my friend code in the description if you want. Just let me know. Uh, you can do that, and then I miss going live. Honestly, I've just been really busy. It's so a whole thing all the time. And then I was about to go live, right? And good day, Nagasaki. Hey, I gotta let people know. But I was literally about to press go live, right? And then the kitten got the laptop charger or whatever and turned it off, and I was like, oh. So, extra time, but things happen. But yeah, let me put the chat on that for me. Well, yeah, that pops up like that. How's it going, by the way? If you want, we could totally play Animal Crossing. I've been honestly, I went on vacation a bit back, and it was kind of hard to get back into because of work and all that stuff too. I was just trying to find the right timing and the right time to get out. Little guy knocks out the stream. Yeah, yeah, they did. Not that all the way out. Yeah, I cannot. But cool thing is too, I finally got to 10 villages for literally the first time ever in any Animal Crossing, because I never really even had the game until the New Horizons one on Switch, which is pretty cool. I really like the characters I got. I'm probably not going to change them at all. Oh, good luck with that. I hope it goes smooth. I was oh shit. I'm gonna turn on the music and we can vibe, right? But then also, I'm going to link that people should come here because they will be able to see if I do that. And I have to share this on YouTube. I wish everything could be done with my mind, but then I'm I don't want to get hacked. I need hack blocker for my brain before I was comfortable to actually do anything like that. Right? I got 3 stars too. We just got KK Slider to come every Saturday or something, right? I'm yes, that's dope. It's so lit. Okay, so there's down tempo, lo-fi, chill whoop. Just in the immediate what I'm looking at and how I feel about it. I'm kind of feeling chill hop, I think. Yeah. Yo, random person. He's not around this time. Nice to see you. I'm glad you able to catch me. It's alright with my voice. Or should I should probably make it a little louder for my voice though. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to really get to screaming. More. I was trying to be up with it, but time and schools, and it was back to back holidays and birthdays, and I just did not have time. Do you have Brewster yet? Who's Brewster? Those are cool emojis. Random person for real. You like Pokemon then? What was y'all's first game you really played that you really liked? Yeah. Or what was your first Pokemon game, random person specifically? I was thinking about, but I don't want to funnel you into what you like or whatever. I guess just let me know about stuff that you like. He runs the Rooster coffee shop. Oh yeah, they were telling me I have to go to I haven't gone on the boat yet, but I am able I have to find him. So that's actually what I was gonna work on. Like truly, or like hang out at like people's islands, or have people hang out in mine. There's like a 10 people limit kind of thing, so if y'all want to do like a whole party, yeah, sure, right. I was gonna try and do like a thing where I really planned we all hang out like on Animal Crossing. However, I thought it'd be really fun. You know, day or something whenever y'all want to. I could stream it, or I could just like have it in my Discord, and we just like talk on the thing while we talk on the Discord phone, whatever, and just play. You have to keep using my Brook Nook Mile tickets. Yeah, that word. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, so I'm almost there, which is like pretty awesome. Like, I've really been playing Animal Crossing for like 2 years now. It's kind of wild. I never even thought I'd like really like it that much. I just like my only gripe is how expensive everything is. Thousand, but I kind of get it just because it's like, well, you're just playing the game more, right? Like, at least it's not real money. If it was real money, I'd be like, what the fuck. Oh, and I can like list what the ones all the games I've been playing lately. So I've been playing Nino Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom for like 50 hours, and Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen for like 60 hours. That was pretty chill. Then it was like Rocket League. Played a little bit, but it's pretty fun. And then like Fall Guys, I've literally like played for 1 hour, but I just downloaded it recently, so I can play that with people too. Cool. Then there's y'all ever heard of Duck Life Adventure? It used to be like I swear, Duck Life used to be like a Flash game. I vividly remember it. It was one of the first Flash games I ever played, and I am so happy that it's on the Switch for me to play. Like you can like go running, or you can do like racing, you can do fighting kind of things, and the mechanics are interesting. You can be your own duck, and I just fucking love it. You can change the colors and stuff. I'm like a purple duck with like magenta eyes. I thought it would be cool, and it is. At least to me. I think you might really like it, Nagasaki. Like, I don't know if there's an online mode. I have to look at it, but I have to download it just because it's different SD thing. I'll just like get the other SD card to have. But it's really fun. Like, you could even like play the Flash game for free if you want to try it. But that penguin kite game is the best. What's the penguin kite game? Did it involve penguins and kites? What am I looking for? Oh, it's like I just kept looking at the same thing I was looking for, like constantly, and I'm like, oh, where's this thing that I'm looking for? And it's like literally in my face, but that happens like how many times? All the time. But like for the Flash game is like just called Duck Life. Last I checked, I don't think they changed it because I mean, like in the game now, it's Duck Life. Shit. Let me go. Let me go back to this. This is a reminder before. Get. Duck Life Adventure for the Switch game, so it's probably still called Duck Life Flash game, right? It's called Learn to Fly. That sounds fun. How is it learning to fly? I played Undertale a bit. I like. It's kind of funny. I did like the first time I really played Undertale was like this mega boss battle, like fighting the flower guy, Flowey. Um, and my friend was having such a really hard time with it, right? But like, they don't play video games as much as I do, but they really like this game, so they really wanted to play through it. And then I was just like, and then I was looking at how they were playing, and I was like, okay, I think I got it. And then I actually like beat them on my first try. It was wild. Yeah, coolmath.com is great. It's an era, and I honestly still play like cool math games sometimes. Like when I get like a better system, I'll probably just like chill and like play cool math games. I mean, there's also like Cause 3 Driven and Win is pretty fun. I was playing Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 as well. Then My Hero 1's Justice, because honestly, that thing's like $5. So, and then I tried out Rogue Legacy too, and that's a really interesting game because it's like you play as like nice something like there's like this whole plot about like a king being poisoned by an assassin, right? And then there's like someone going through these like dungeon or whatever, and that's you. And then every time you die, you end up having a legacy. So it's like the kid that like adventurer ends up going off again. It's really like cool because they have like different abilities and stuff. I'm gonna play it when I get home. Awesome, you gotta. And it's cool because when it's like coolmath.com now, it'll like pop up and like the thing. So people just be able to like just click out if they want to while we think about it. Oh, and I've been playing Minecraft a lot. There's this game called Full Metal Furies. It's interesting. The mechanics are like different because you can play like 4 different types of fighters. Like there's a sniper, a fighter type, which is like sword and shield, and then there's the sniper. Then there's like, well, I usually play the sniper and the fighter. That's why I remember them. I'm only like one person, so it's like with a single player you can play like 2 different people or something. But you can play with like uh 4 people at once, kind of thing. It's interesting. I don't mind it, but it is kind of like coordination, you know. Yeah, still I had to like tell people I'm live. Goodness gracious, I'm so. I think it's just like when you're typing and stuff, and then like trying to talk while typing. I can do it, but then it's just kind of like a lot of focus at once, isn't it? And then I've been playing Fire Emblem, Shadow Dragon, and the Blade of Light. It's pretty cool. It's kind of wild how they like discontinued like it being bought on the Switch anymore. But I got it like when it was like on sale about to go. It was like $5. I love it. I love Fire Emblem stuff. So since I got this one with Mark, and then I got the GBA like games, like with Roy, Erica Ephraim, and the first one that like didn't have an extra Bible or whatever. I'm really wanting to play through them, and I'm going to. I also got the Spyro like trilogy, and the Crash Bandicoot trilogy too. I like playing them. Yeah, Super Smash Bros. And Brawlhalla I've been playing a lot, and then Animal Crossing I've been playing a lot too. Just wild. I'm actually at like 105 hours at Animal Crossing now. but I'm at 115 for Super Smash Bros. What's video events about? Oh yeah, Xbox. I only have an Xbox 360, but I mean it's probably an emulator that I. This is so like so platformer. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Right, but it's so clearly.
Da 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 da. Oh my goodness. Da 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 da. Every time I could try my best to be alive. You see, it's always been a time, and everybody's got a right. I could tell you what I'm thinking. I could tell you how I wanna be. Oh, hey, Jaja. We'll be up for a while, okay? I'll make sure not to close it before you come. All right, come home and all that. Nope, it's a chill time. Whatever you're doing, and how's everyone doing and stuff? If you want to talk about it. Dun, dun, dun. Da, 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 ba, ba, ba. I like the bop so much in this. And it's like, dang, Animal Crossing takes off so much battery. I have to remember to like keep it on the charge when I really get into it. Like I charged it up for now, so I could like be able to play it while I was fucking a hill. But it was like on 13% before I was like, oh, I need to charge this. Oh, and for the people that are like, you know, earlier, like at a different time frame or whatever, I'm gonna go live again like tomorrow, right? Just so like earlier, later, however it is, just like so people can like catch me and stuff. Because I know it's been a minute, and it is pretty like it's pretty late for some for this, so this will be fair. But I could also like just premiere some music I found on like I've been wanting to post like music I found on like BandLab and stuff. I don't know if I should premiere it or just post it because it is like 3 hours, but it's nice to like just listen to, right? I could probably just play it in the morning and then like everyone's like asleep or something, and something like that. I mean, I can like list all my villages that I have if y'all want to know. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, like I got like these street lights arch or whatever, like for my island, and I didn't realize they turned on. Well, I mean, it makes sense. Of course, they'd have that little detail, but it's cute. It's like a nice little peachy, you know, like it. Haven't seen it like in the dark, but yeah, until like now. Da-da-ba. Every day that we try to be another kind of way of by the sea, I know that you see me. Every day we try to be who we wanna see in ourselves, yeah. I mean it too. It seems to me that we are way to be through it all. I know. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I'm probably gonna go like yeah, I'm gonna go to the island with the where you have to like be on a boat to get to an Animal Crossing, right? And yeah, I went by the beach. Yeah, that was nice, but it did take a lot of time and stuff. I got like some nice stuff from it. I finally got a boogie board and stuff, and it's so cool. I love it. It's pretty. It's got like turtles on it. I'm wondering if, oh yeah, so da, da, da. Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 da. I'm falling into a bunch of pieces, telling me what is up with the sense of it all. I'm telling you I don't wanna lose it all. In the timing of me, in the way that we see, I just want to be. Every day we try to be not aligned, but it seems. Oh, you got like a little hermit. They're moving away from me. I'm gonna catch it. Let me get it. Yes, I got it. I caught a hermit crab. I really need to talk to the people that made these puns for everything that's like in this game, because I'm like, oh my god, you know? This is so pretty, it looks sparkly. I really want to change it up though. Butter, butter, butter. And then like lo-fi. So yeah. Every time I try to say what I know, why do we away for what we think we are? Mm-mm. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Do you think you see where we think of me? Seems to be a whole thing about it all. But like, I'm just kind of been. I've really been dealing with a lot, like constantly, and it's honestly been like really draining for me. And that's why I just hadn't been like coming on. I didn't have the energy, you know, like with everything else. But I really want to be here and be around and stuff. And I like seeing everybody and stuff. Mm. Let's see how Danzig goes. I've been watching a lot of new stuff lately. Like, I've been finishing up with OKKO. I hadn't like actually watched it all the way through, so I'm finally doing that, which is awesome. I love that show. And then I've been watching Why Women Kill with two different concepts. It's interesting, honestly, but it's also like God. I just kind of like, yeah. I was gonna make commentary on it. I'm going to make commentary on like a bunch of different stuff that I like. I really like film a lot. I mean, honestly, They're emptying out my carcass now. I'm gonna go to like see that the guy with the need mileage and stuff to do the whole thing. I think it'll be cool. Every time we try to be away, and every time we try to see what's in our face, I'm just trying to another kind of way before we're out by the sea. I'm so trying. It seems to be another kind of way back. My days have been the same, been away, and I know that you fall back now. Seems to be what we could be by the sea. Oh, how would you hear the waves crashing against your soul? It seems to be the way that we try to be. I don't want to well, you ever try to tag everyone and you just tag like just something completely else? I'm making this. Every time we try to be better than what we think. I wonder. Well, I really do like it, but you just play Animal Crossing music. I wonder if that's moderately able. How is that? That's not bad. Alright, we'll get it like that. Oh, dang it, I forgot I need to get. Oh, okay. Well, I could do that, yeah. I always forget I can just redeem my miles to get, like, money. but then you have to sell it. Also, explain why making rules for the island has to involve 20,000 bells. Why do they do that to me? Why so many things thousands of bells? However many that is. I really like the plaza stuff. And, monster statue, I totally got Godzilla. I had to. I simply had to, and there's nothing else I could have done and had me buy a chokehold. A Godzilla hold. Let's see. I feel like I like the slack key version. It looks pretty. What time is it in this? Okay, I can still buy stuff. Awesome. Let's get like literally so many bell vouchers, like several, if you will. How they do this individually is so like what the hell. And it's also like, you can like do a dream, and you can like do dream vouchers too. You get like 5,000 with that. It's pretty rad. Okay, they're gonna have to give me more money now. It's just, Jesus Christ, things are so expensive for no reason. But I guess since I'm able to get a bell voucher, I guess it's fine. I'll do one more and that'll be it. Yeah, but just constantly press A. Because, yeah. Oh, hey, Bevel, what's up? I'm playing Animal Crossing. Okay. I now have an amount. It's amazing. Because it's 3,000 a voucher. I got 5 of them, so I guess that's like 15,000. Math and stuff. And I'll be able to get what I want. And then also go to that guy's place. Because I need to go to this on boat, like to where it's like those gyroids or something over there. I found a few and it's pretty cool. It's actually pretty fun. Figuring that out. Ooh. It's over. Force for me to get bigger. Let's chat. Sometimes going for a walk helps me clear my head and refocus. Just now, I was composing a poem to send my mom on her birthday. And it's so cute because Ava's birthday is tomorrow in my game. Ah, they're adorable. Then I spike and it's like, well now, how you doing, kiddo? I want to chat. Wonder what I should write in the old journal for the day. Yeah, I got a journal. So what? If I got nothing to write about, some nights I'll just jot down a few choice puns, punk. That's fair. Da, da, da. What's up? How's it been and all? It's Ava singing. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. La 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 da da la da. Ooh la la la. Ooh la 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 la. Ooh la la da 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 da. And I got like an elephant watering can, and I like really had to get it. It's this little yellow elephant watering can. I'm just like, it's beautiful. I like never go to the art guy. I should, but I just don't. Alright, 15:30 bells. Awesome. Okay, I'll talk to Mickey. Here for us. Ain't sharp in a pain. Let's chat. The lineup here changes pretty much every day, so I feel like I gotta come check it out. I feel that, bro. Even if I don't want to. You're fair. You're fair. I just don't. Like, Ricky was earlier talking to me about, like, what he was looking at, because he was looking at this brown tweed jacket. It looked adorable. I hope he got it. If he didn't, I'm gonna get it for him. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna get him that tweed jacket. But, he was trying to be like, he was talking about how he just had such a hard time shopping because he didn't know how to, like, dress like a body like himself, because he was just like, everything was awkward. And I'm like, oh man, it's so valid. Anyway, Flip, how much training can a tweed jacket handle? That's the question. Okay, Hannah, even though I like literally have had it, like, I'll say, oh yeah, let me just, I don't know, will it pop up? Okay. Okay, so I got Ken Bear, Flip, and Joey. They were like the first three I had. And then it was Bianca, Ava, Lionel, Ricky, and then Lily, then Hamlet, then Spike. I like them all. They're really fun. And I got a dream address too. I forgot to mention it. Another date. I think I had. Oh, da, 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 da. You see the way that I am, I try to understand the way we try to be better. I just want you to understand. I know that I am in my own head, my own kind of way. I know it's been a kind of day. Every time we wanna know why. Da 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 la da da la da 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 da. I'm telling you, I know what to do. I'm trying to be another kind of way back home. Another kind of way back home. What do you do when you see the way we try to understand why it's like this? Oh, why it's like this? Every day I wanna be another kind of idiosyncrasy. I'm telling you, I'm wanting to know what is up with all of the show. What do you think? Who are you to be? I'm wanting you to breathe. Seems to me. Da 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 la di da la da da la di da 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 la da da. I know what to do, I swear. I didn't know what to be, I swear. I'm trying to be the same and not the same damn time. I just know I'm trying to understand the plight of man. Every day we try to be better people for it all. I want you to know that no one's perfect, never will be, and all we can be is ourselves. You see, why not just try to be? That's what matters to me. That's what I think. That's how I see it all before. I know it's so hard to hear your heart beating while the rest of the room. What do you think of who we are, of what we need? I swear I didn't know what it's like to feel the snow upon my face. I'm telling you, it's always been a kind of race I didn't want to partake. I didn't want to make a mistake, and then I'm stuck, and then you're stuck, and then we're trying to get out of this rut. I'm telling you, I don't know what to do. It seems to be a lot of everything. All of the time I try to be another way. I've got a lot to say. I know it's all a play. Da da ba da da la di da 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 la da da la da da la da da la da 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 ba da da la da la da la la da dun dun la da da la di da 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 la da da la da dun dun dun. I know that you don't hear me. I know that you don't perceive me. I know that it's always been another day, another thing da la da 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 da. Da la da la da la da 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 da. Ba-da-ba, 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 ba. La-da-da, la-da-da, la-da-da-da. La-di-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba, ba-da, ba-da-da, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Da da ba 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 da 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 la da da la da 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 da. Mm-mm. Da 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 I kind of want to give like Spike a samurai helmet just to see like let me see. Let me get something gold and black. That'd be cool. Cause he likes gold stuff. I'm just trying to do what's needed to be done. Should I just go with like all gold or like red? I should probably go with like gold like that. That might be, yeah, that'd probably be cool. Maybe. I think it would be. Yeah. I saw some videos, yes. I was checking it out, honestly. I was thinking about messaging you, thinking on Twitter, something about like some stuff I've seen. I hope you get active again. Why are you never active? If you want to talk about it. But I mean, like, if you want to like talk or whatever, I have all my socials in my bio. Just like what I have to look at YouTube to be like, oh, which one you had because I totally forgot. Oh, you're banned on Twitter. Dang, yo, what happened on Twitter? If you want, but I got Discord. I got Facebook. I kind of wish that YouTube didn't take off that like messaging thing, but I kind of get it. I kind of don't. It would have been so much. TT. What is that? It's so bad. Mine's just like trials and tribulations. Dun, dun, dun. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, TikTok. Shit, babe. So that gets you in trouble. The videos mine that you see that I wanted to talk about. Honestly, I've been dealing with somebody who you've talked about that didn't act. You know, like they pulled a lot of shit, and I've been thinking of a way to really like pay attention to it and help this out in the bullshit. But you might be y- you might want to like talk about this. I just don't know if I'm like ready to have a whole thing because it's like whenever I make videos and stuff, I'd rather like here's all the information I have, you know, here's this so people instead of just kind of like off to the side kind of stuff when I talk about it, you know, because it's like well. I don't know if I explained it well enough, but it was just yeah, there was this person that you've made a few videos about that's pulled a lot of shit, and I'm really tired of like that and like people like that. You know that parasocial bullshit and people taking advantage of others with their platforms and stuff. Honestly, shit's been crumbling a lot uh, for a while. It's not looking good for them, and it's like it all like what goes around comes around in the sense of like you get what you give kind of things, and it's so a lot. Everyone is a liar. Oh, deity. I get you though. I'm not baiting. It's just that I didn't. I wanted to make a video about all of it and how I'm like feeling and stuff. And so it's like, I kind of don't want to. I don't like putting all the information out there until it's like really like what I want to like put out. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to be like, because this video is just like I just came back. I just like started like because it was like I had a whole break because of a whole bunch of shit I had to do and deal with, and it was just a lot of mess. It's really fucked up, the hypocrisy, and that's why I was wanting to talk to you about it. Because it seems informative, what I've seen from you. I try to make, I try to make content that really, like, is genuine, that matters, that talks and tells the truth, you know, kind of stuff. And I'm tired of all the lies. And it's like, I just don't get why anybody wants to think they're better, superior than others. It's such bullshit malarkey. I'm not trying to make you a whole thing about it. However, okay. I mean, hey, things in our reality. do exist online and offline. I'm not trying to like see. That's why I'm not trying to make it a whole thing. It was more like I just wanted to talk about it. I didn't even really want to like make a whole like thing with a video yet, unless you like actually said it was okay. You know what I mean? Like, cause I get a lot and how they act and stuff. It really affects people, and it's fucked up that how things went down and how they've been or whatever. Because I really don't like. I don't. I don't revel in drama. I really don't. It's sad to see, and I hate it. Because it's like, why do so many people play these like games with others? You know what I mean? But I hear you. Yeah, he's still doing it. So many people are still doing that shit. You know, I just want to do my best I can, the best I can to like really combat the nonsense because there's so much of it. Like I'm so sick of the misinformation campaigns. I really I don't want you to think that I'm mm, I haven't watched all of them honestly about all of that either. I watched a few. I'm not sure if there was a playlist that had it all together or something. I try not to miss stuff, but uh, I tend to sometimes. And I see it's a whole thing. And I live in the real world too, you know. I'm a real person talking at the moment. Well, I don't know, it's just kind of. Okay. I mean, you do your thing, right? It's important. It's good to have, like, hobbies and things that you like and getting what's needed to be done, you know? And that's important. Well, I'm not trying to play into any game, you know? Hey, Jaja, what's up? Let's see. Da-da-da. I've been playing Animal Crossing, talking with a few people, yeah. That's so messed up. Like, Jesus Christ. Hmm. I really have to, like, I'll make sure to try and, like, really go through them. It's just kind of hard to, like, tell sometimes with the stuff because I'm dyslexic and stuff, so it's just, like, that kind of stuff, you know? But damn, it's like, it really bothers me because it's like there's so many people that do this kind of shit. Yeah. And it just bothers me because I don't want to, like, I don't want to play into any games, you know what I mean? Like, I'm so tired of this twisted nonsense that keeps being done. And it's good that, like, I really do appreciate that y'all, like, had these videos for people to see, because he deletes shit all the time. My god. My god, it's been a lot. I understand he's, like, a person who's toiling in internet drama stuff or whatever. I'm not even really trying to give it drama or whatever. I guess it's more like people need to understand that it's lies. Or need to at least understand what to look for. The lies, you know? And I know there's a lot of people that are like, it's that whole thing of being like, I can say whatever I want because it's a screen or whatever. I can't get, like, hit in the face for my bullshit, right? The hypocrisy always shows. And, he's not, like, an epicenter in my life. I'm not trying to chase, like, some anti-hero or something. I'm just so tired of it. I mean, it's like what we do is important, and it does have, like, a ripple effect of what we do, you know what I mean? And it's honestly gotten, like, weird and concerning. Even more weird and concerning. But, I mean, people like that, they just tend to keep digging the hole, don't they? It's really, like, we're all ourselves, too. And I'm gonna enjoy my time being myself, doing what I want to like, and making the content I want, you know? Yeah, he's seen people in other chats, and he acted jealous about people watching other content after he shoved a lot of people away. Honestly. I appreciate that. Thanks. Yeah, and I just, I don't know. I'm not gonna assume, but I know how he is. People usually sleep at night there. That's certain. And also, he doesn't even look at other people's content other than whatever fits his narrative. But it is weird, because it's like, honestly, it, we used to be friends or whatever, and you know how whenever, like, someone says anything about, says anything in, like, hey, maybe this isn't okay, what you're doing, right? Blows up and all that shit, do that to me. It seems justified in, like, platforming, phobic rhetoric, but I mean, what do you expect from someone who outed people, right? It's like some weird, like, remix of Milo. Oh god, I hate that. Like, it's like so. I'm sorry you dealt with all of that. No one should be dealing with all of that. Like, it's just like, what's even the point of, like, doing that shit? Or, like, sending such awfulness. And then it's like, this dude calls other people trolls when he's obviously the main troll himself. Holy fuck. Yeah, like, I saw, like, partial about that whole thing with the doxing and stuff. Like, it says a lot, but it's also like, like, he should have protected his information. And then there's, like, people that do that shit. It's just gross. You're literally putting people in danger. Like, I wouldn't even find it, like, genuinely justified unless the person was, like, a serious harm to society and people needed to know, to get away from it, Creative accountability. If you want, type your TikTok or something, or is it like linked to your YouTube, or is it the same name? I'm just trying to make sure I find you. I'm a Crisix on or like Crisis on there myself too. It's the same like spelling. Mm-mm. Dun, dun, dun. Man. It's kind of wild, like because I noticed a few things I've seen on. Oh, he's not even like really liberal anymore. He's, to be honest, like completely went alt right. Honestly, this was before my time. I didn't see any of it. I didn't even like. It was like after all of it uh died down, after all the mods were gone from him. But he would like always call people like, oh, they're crazy, whatever. Basically, he'd do that thing where it was like, oh yeah, they're messed up, and make all these like extra lies, right? Oh god. Honestly, I'm an independent. I don't want to play into like the politic game of being like, one side or the other. I'm very left leaning, like in that sense. I believe in genuine equality, equity. Um, shit, what the fuck? My thing just went like dark mode or something. Like, don't do that. Made everything green. Hmm. Okay, let's do it. Yeah. I don't get why people do that shit. It's like, you fuck around, you find out, like for real. Especially if like in Atlanta, like, I mean, Alabama. One of the states where people have those things. I hate that like people have to have them, but folks just do not respect boundaries and shit. And then they always want to try people and stuff. And I'm just like, why all of that? I can't. All right, cool. Dun, da, da, dun, dun, da, 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 da. Sounds like Wii Sports or something. Like halfway. Da 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 ba dum ba dum ba dum ba da 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 da. Oh yeah, I got everything cleared out. Okay. Oh, I still want those green pants though. I really like green, by the way. Mm, mm, mm. You see the way I try to understand me. I'm XRYXIX, yeah. Cool. Okay. Cool name, by the way. It sounds like, like someone who have like a Cerberus dog or something. Okay, I followed you back. What's up? I really like messing with colors and making music and stuff. It's very, I just want to do the best I can as someone who can create content, like to really represent, just be a fucking person, I guess. Drop a link in the chat. Alright. There you go. Da, 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 ba, ba. Da, ba, da, ba. Ba, ba. Yeah, do you want like music or anything? Or let me see. Let me make sure like actually.
I'm not. I mean, I'm fine.
Alright,
But
so
yeah,
alright, I'm hearing you.
I'm coming through clear,
Yeah, you sound solid.
groovy. Yeah, he worked at the local Dollar General with my ex girlfriend, and she had to put up with his incessant nagging. He was a nightmare to work with. Then he would go home from work, get on his YouTube channel. At one point, he had like 7,000 people watching, giving out my name, my address, calling me gay, acting like he's exposing me. Like it would, like, oh my god, just out of nowhere. The most I've ever done on YouTube is like I'd make videos of me playing guitar, I'd review memes, I would shoot the shit. I thought for a while
Mm-hmm.
there I would try to be a streamer. And I got bored with it, moved over to TikTok and started having way more fun. But like, yeah, like this dude came after my family, like
Yeah,
just went deep, and like
messed up.
we were about to have Keemstar on his ass if he didn't slow his fucking roll, but then realized that all that would do is
Just
boost
add
his,
on.
yeah, it would boost his popularity and give him fame that we desperately do not need him having. Because if
Yeah,
that dude had a real platform, because I don't watch his content, never have, dude. I have no interest in that shit.
that's fair. It's honestly not. It's not worth it.
Like when I found out that the dude who's basically the local frickin' victim, the local fucking limp wristed weirdo to my neighborhood, um, I found out that my local neighborhood weirdo was on friggin' YouTube talking shit about our fucking area. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I was speechless. Dude, I mean, if he's not more awful now than he used to be, like
He
if he's
is.
more like
He's worse.
dude, Like, y'all already know, because like
Yeah.
everything I say can be verified. There was a timeline of all this being exposed. It should still all be on my fucking page. He threatened to sue me. He threatened to sue Dollar General for not protecting him when he was literally caught lying about all these different scenarios. He claimed some 80-year-old man raped him who literally had a stroke on the job, like couldn't
What the
barely open
fuck?
a can of Coca-Cola, much less rape somebody. Like, it was outrageous, the
We are
lies
really
he told.
hard. Like, but it's like obviously, it sounds again just say anything he could to make people the worst you can for him. He just doesn't sound like someone who actually cares. He's just like, I'm gonna use all the bad things I've ever heard to try and make my life sound worse than yours and perpetually like make I really hate it when people are like, oh, I did bad, so feel bad for me. It's all like everything's bad for me. Like, just shut the fuck up and actually apologize, or actually like don't do bullshit, or don't treat people awful, and maybe you wouldn't be ostracized by like so many people, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're obviously a common denominator if
Yep.
it's
He can
every
do no
fucking
wrong.
person.
He can do no wrong. Everything, like, dude, he takes no accountability for anything. And I don't know what's gone on with him for like the past year or two. It's been like a solid year since I've heard anything out of him. And I think it's a mental health issue. It's definitely a mental health issue, because people are generally, who have severe mental health issues, they're cyclical in how they deal. And I'm not saying this from a ivory pedestal, you know what I'm saying? I have mental health issues too. Most people do. But like, what I've learned is that they're cyclical, and it's damn near like once a year he flares up and becomes beyond insufferable for a couple months. He gets he gets his feelings hurt because people stop giving a shit about what he has to say, and then he licks his wounds for a few months, and then next thing you know, he finds a new person that he feels he is better than and starts shitting on them. That's what he did with those fat girls that were on YouTube that he would talk mad shit about, or that extremely skinny girl that he would talk shit about. He picks physical flaws and goes in on these people,
It's
and
so
it's just
weird and
dark.
gross because he obviously like he has such a hatred for women that he thinks that he can talk down to. Like, the amount of times I've heard him call like somebody like, be like you're fat, like kind of shit. Like, way to be fat folk and misogynistic at the same time that like you're the better person. Like, are you serious? I hate
Yeah.
it. And he just go on for hours cussing like women out and thinking that isn't like weird as fuck. Like, it's like it really bothers me because it's like
Well, that's
this.
a common trait of the Southern gay man. They're
Yeah,
not gay because they actually truly like other men. They're gay because
I
no
hate
woman
women.
would get, yeah, they no woman will give them a chance. So they become like these Elliot Rogers militant homosexual types.
Man, I don't know about them.
I can
It's
go
just
deep,
I hear
homie.
what you're
I'm
saying
old
because
school
there are
internet.
people like literally like that because it's like it's a spectrum of people being a type of way.
That's why,
But,
like, he didn't run me off the internet. Like, I've gone to war on every platform I've been on.
mhm.
I busted a pedophile ring on a live streaming app called YouNow. I busted a huge pedophile ring, and I have it documented on my YouTube. I uh I call out SJWs and shitty liberals. Anybody who makes a claim, like, if you say so and so is racist, we gonna go fucking find out, homie. And then we find out they're not racist, and then we go and then we deal with the person making the accusations, because it's just, that's become their weapon now. You're racist, you're homophobic, so now you have to shut down. You can't even speak anymore because I called you racist and homophobic, even though there's no evidence of such. But you're racist and homophobic, so you can't talk. He's a damaged little turd.
It really bothers me just so much because it's like there's so many people that just throw around words nowadays. Like they don't really care about what it means. They don't care about like what it means to call someone that, to acknowledge like the systematic oppression that someone has to contribute to be part of that, right? And they use it for their own narrative and things, and it's just bullshit.
And
Okay,
they never say it to an actual racist or homophobic or transphobic person. It's always just somebody that they think has opposing views. Like, they're
yeah,
never going to actually find a racist and be like, you're a racist. And they're going to go, oh, son of a bitch, you got
because they
me.
don't actually care about racism. They care about like smear
The
campaigns.
outrage. It's called
You
the
know,
cult of outrage.
it's all yeah. It's literally outrage culture, and it sucks, and it's sad, and it's so fucked. Because it's like, why can't we just have like a nice time? Like, is that such a bad thing? Like, I'm like,
Well, you
hope
get
you're
more
just
views. You get more views when you're
having a
griping and
terrible.
raging or crying or having a giant emotional break. Like, that's one
It's
thing I
really sad.
always remembered about his streams is he either his highest viewing streams, he would crank that fucking camera up, light himself a cigarette, and get mad as shit about something or someone. And oh,
Yeah,
he'd be so dramatic smoking that cigarette and sliding off screen and taking his Suboxone and taking his fucking drugs. Like, it's crazy.
like I just don't. I just don't get it at all. Because, I mean, honestly, the thing is, a lot of people don't want to be called, like, racist or phobic or whatever, because they don't want to acknowledge that they're, like, they're full of shit, right? Like, it's the cult of, like, not acknowledging yourself and what you do and how it matters. And I think it's across, like, a lot of factions, because, like, like, I see you talk, you know how liberals can be. They point the
Yep,
finger, but they pull the same shit. Like, I hate it. I hate the hypocrisy across these things because it's like we're all just people at the end of the day, right? But
yep.
hey, just as a heads up, I might have to mute in like 10 minutes or something like that. But if you want to just talk about how you're thinking about stuff, you definitely can. It's just like I don't want to like have like extra noise or something that like interrupts
I
you.
feel
Just
you.
as a heads up. But I'll just be like, hey, I'm muting, and I'll mute, and you just go. I feel like you have a decorum about talking online, right? Like,
Yeah, I've been doing this a while.
yeah.
Yeah, he didn't run me off the internet and or any of that. I just when it
You're just
came
not
down
on
to
YouTube
dealing,
like that.
yeah, I'm not on YouTube like that anymore. I don't really have the time for it. Like, my life got busy, and like I have so much better stuff to do than worry about who's saying what about me on the internet. Like, people are going to say what they're going to say, and at the end of the day, I'm still going to be happy and still not care about anybody's opinions, because especially if you're dumb enough to gain your opinion off of something that an obvious degenerate says,
Yeah.
then hey, then you just take that and you just enjoy that, and you just, oh, hillbillies this and that, or so and so's this and that. You just do whatever you want, because whatever's gonna feed your little ego, it's just not gonna
Because
affect me either way at the end of the day.
he's literally supported degeneracy. Like, that Matt Walsh guy? It's
Yeah.
known that he said weird things about, like, having violent and, like, sexual urges towards children, right? He's made posts about this shit. He's
Who
posted a
did?
kid topless in his What is a Woman video, right? And then Deity has this weird obsession with still calling him sexy, but then he acted like he's so against Onision and that shit. That has bothered me so fucking much. On top
Oh
of that, he runs
yeah.
a motherfucking cult.
He thought he was relevant. Like, Deity thought he was super relevant when the whole Onision thing was popping off. Like, he thought he was so fucking relevant.
Yeah.
Like, nobody gives a shit. He would do anything for another 15 minutes of fame. Like,
Even
all those
though he doesn't
people.
actually put in any of the work and wants all of his mons and everyone else to have like the shit done for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doesn't
Chris
care about.
Hansen needs to sit down and have a chat with this deity. But Chris Hansen's a giant piece of shit, too, because
Yeah.
Man,
He's
if you want to
pulling
get
so much
into the
shit.
real people who are fighting the fight against pedophilia, we
Yeah.
need to be banding together and paying more attention to politics instead of being like
Oh, whatever.
boo-hoo politics. No, the politicians are the ones teamed up with the drug cartels. That
Yeah.
I'm going to stop talking about that because your shit will get struck down if I get too deep on that.
I hear you. I mean, like, seriously,
I
I
don't want to get.
completely understand.
I'd like for this stream to be able to get out there to people. You know, I want more people. If anybody still follows that dickhead, I want them to know Hillbilly's still around, and Deity won't talk about Hillbilly no more because he knows Hillbilly lives right up the road from him, and Hillbilly don't play that internet bullshit. So I'm not going to reiterate. I have no need to on what that means. It just means I'm right around the corner,
Yeah.
and we don't talk no shit when a motherfucker's right around the corner. That unless you're an absolute idiot, I would never talk shit about somebody sawed off that lived right around the corner.
Because it's just, there's a way to be decent, right? Like, I'm just like,
Yep.
if you're just decent to people, like, it's not gonna be like all the fucking shit. And it keeps digging the hole deeper and deeper, pulling more and more shit. And yeah, honestly, I am an archivist. I've archived stuff since before I even made content in like 2020. If you want, I have like the Chris Hansen archives, the pedo archives about all the shit I found. Like, it's just,
Dude,
I have like a lot of stuff pinned if you want to like check the things I've like, but I
if
get
I
you. 'Cause I
didn't
just,
hold on, if I didn't see, I accidentally spilled a drink on my laptop the other night. But if I can get into my laptop, I have all sorts of screenshots and saved conversations that Deity had with mods that he thought didn't exist that were given directly to me, where he is saying some wild shit about should I call the police and tell them I'm scared so they'll go raid his house?
holy
Like
fuck.
literally saying shit like that, and like then we dropped some screenshots and shut his fucking ass up.
Yeah. Like, I mean,
And
if you get that rolling seriously, go for it. I would really appreciate that because he deletes so much fucking shit all the time because he can never back up his
you have to record everything. Like I somewhere have I have the video somewhere of him fucking screaming about he doxed me when he literally doxed himself, calling the doctor, gave his full name and address while on stream, then turned around and said that, oh, Hillbilly must have doxed me. So then he tells people where I live. Like, oh my God. Like, that about got a knock on his door for that shit.
That's so. It's just, why would you even do that? Like, oh my god. It's like,
It's
don't
like
even.
he has nothing better to do. He literally has nothing better to do. And if he gets caught up in any more drama that pulls his family into it, they're gonna kick him out of that house. You know his
Yeah.
mama's fed up with his ass.
I mean, honestly,
His
it
own
sounds
dad
like.
looks at him like a weakling, like he's pitiful. Because I remember seeing that poor man in the background of one of his streams where he's sitting at his kitchen table smoking cigarettes, and his dad walks in the room and asks him to do something, and he just ignored the man. I'm like, oh my God.
Wow. No, you know that guy? He's literally has like really bad heart condition, have surgery and all that shit. And Deity's like still like just leeching off this family and this man. And
So
it's like
how?
literally
What
being
is he not? Is he not living at home with his mom and dad anymore?
no, he still is.
That's what I thought. But
I mean,
what did he do
people
that
live with
drew
his
you
dad.
into
They don't be
his
that.
bullshit?
Oh, sorry. What did you say? I didn't mean to go over you.
It happens that we both got a lot to say on this topic. But
Yeah.
like what was it that happened that drew you into his web? Because somehow, somewhere, you saw something back in the day that you liked that he said, and then I'm guessing that you just started seeing more and more and more stuff, and then bing bong, you're seeing more you can't stand than you know.
Yeah, Bong Bing and I left. And he acted like I was a guest when he honestly would always he like for the longest he would be like, "Oh, I want to talk about LGBT issues, then about trans issues." So he'd always have me come up, right? He would constantly be like trying to tag me in like the Discord, trying to get people to message me to go there, and then half the time he delete shit he wouldn't shit, but I would have like all these things, and he would, and like I had to eventually say no because honestly, he would keep making us watch hate content for stuff, and it's terrible. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like I don't want to like have my brain rotted for like some bullshit that you're not even gonna like really have commentary on. You know, and I'm not
Yeah.
gonna go through this as being a better like actual person who actually creates content, who actually talks about these things like in depth, who knows the experience as a trans and non-binary person. It's like no, you know. And then he got so mad at me basically because I was like, I'm really uncomfortable with how you do these things because he was like yelling at one of our friends, like well at one of the people who'd been there for even a long time than I did, and calling her like a bee and everything, and trying to like talk down and all this stuff. It was gross, constant gross misogynistic
Yeah.
bullshit. I was like, dude, this isn't okay. And he
And
went off.
see,
He lied to people about what I said so they would go on his side or whatever, and it was weird because it's just this cult mentality.
well, you saw how defensive I was at first when all I did, I noticed that you followed me on here, and I
Oh, yeah,
immediately
I'm
saw
a
you were
public
live.
subscriber. Like,
And
cause
I've been to war with Anonymous. I've been to war with Deity. I've been to war with multiple motherfuckers on social media. So I very rarely do I get somebody who follows me because they saw one of my videos and thought it was funny. Like I always have to vet everyone because I very rarely is it ever somebody who thought I was funny. There's just so many people trying to get at me at one point because he was rising like a meteor when I exposed him. Like he had the most following he ever had, and then got exposed, and then boom, no more for you. But there's loyal, and I'm
wait,
like, yo, well, if you want
yeah,
drama, you won't get it from me. I only ever did drama because I had to.
yeah, I really understand it. Like, well, your perspective, because it's just like you fuck around and find out. You know, like for
Yeah,
real.
that's how I feel now. I'm like, go ahead. If you want to send somebody here, go ahead, because it'll be their face on a T-shirt, and they mama gonna miss them, and it's gonna be your fault. That's how I feel about that, man. Some of the shit that Deity has said on a stream, I know there's some of those mods he had for a while there that were devious though. Like one of them was named Trisha. uh I can't remember her name and some of the other ones, but like there was always these certain ones who hung around the longest that knew exactly what kind of monster he was. Like they knew exactly what he was really about. So it definitely got interesting in his weird little camp.
Oh, for sure. Like, just
He knows nobody trusts anybody who has anything to do with him, and they're all snakes.
yeah, his
The
base
moles or the snakes.
hemorrhaging for him, basically for a while, especially after all of that stuff and how like you heard about that stuff with Vincent Nicotra being on his stream in New Year's,
Yeah.
and he just let it happen. Honestly, he could have just ended the stream. And the shit he said, I really think that they've talked like words, and
What do
Vincent
you
came there thinking it was okay.
What do you
I
think
really,
of Muse? What did you think of Muse?
oh, that was a lot.
Yeah, it was.
That
Muse was an
was
absolute scumbag.
like an absolute for real. And then Howard would always try and use his platform to like try and take over and show out lies, but then he'll use his own platform to show out lies. That's the difference, I guess. I think
I
they
can't
hated each
believe.
other so much because they felt like they just the same kind of coil of a person. You know what I mean? Users. In the sense of they'll use people. And like addiction, not everyone's gonna be an asshole though. Like addiction doesn't make you inherently an asshole. They
Well,
like they went that fucking way himself. I really believe. Because I mean, there's just like, there's a way you can be, and the decisions we make as a person really determine how we're going to be because of how it, it's a trickle effect. It's a ripple effect of everything we do adding up. And
Yep, and by now, the fact that he's kept going and kept going and kept going, oh my god,
yeah,
when karma catches him, it's gonna be glorious.
it's already like really got it by a chokehold, honestly. Is so like, God, because I just can't stand it because it's just this whole thing of like you keep digging the hole and you wonder why shit keeps getting worse for you. Then you keep ignoring everything being said for your own negative because you want to be right and like and wallow in your bullshit. Like it's like, doesn't it stink? Why do you keep doing it?
Well, I feel like it's all he knows at this point. Like, he only gets views when he acts like a total shithead. Nobody gives a shit to watch him watch makeup videos. No one gives a shit to watch him watch lame shit. They want to see him get fired up and say things he can't take back. And then they want to watch him manipulate people. Because haven't you ever watched a magic show? Haven't you ever seen a magician? And you're
Yeah.
gonna love this point. You watch a magician do their thing, and you're like, "Wow, that's impressive." You see one of those street magicians who can take your watch off of you and put it back on you before you've noticed. You're gonna watch him.
Yeah.
You see a car wreck. You know you don't want to see what's gonna happen, but oh god, I can't turn away. That's what
Yeah.
he is. He is
Because
just a shit
honestly,
show mess.
it is really sad to be like just like that because it's like you don't see the
He's a
views go
lolcow.
until it's like, what is it?
He's a lolcow.
Yeah, he's literally a locale. It's pathetic, honestly. But it's like, um, oh, and the thing is with his stuff, it was like I was a bit back. I came in around like the Elysion videos, because I was just tired of the mess that YouTube kept enabling, and I was sick of it, and I thought that they were solid, right? But then I realized a lot of people did a lot of the information for him,
Yep.
and I realized he's just, and then the way he acts like no one gives him anything when people super chat like so much and stuff, and
He's gotten several cameras, computers, all sorts of shit off griping about. I mean, he has had cameras that were given to him that he pawned and then griped and got new cameras. And I think
yeah,
that's happened like twice now.
stop. Oh my
And
god.
that's been like since I quit having anything to do with him. Because when, I'm a logical person, I'm not going to bang my head against the wall endlessly. When I realized that he was going to keep lying and he was going to keep getting away with everything,
Just be
like
like,
I gave up on even trying to call it out. Like
yeah,
there's so much bigger shit to deal with. He's such a small potato.
yeah. Like I understand it. It's just that like I was just someone who was there for a while, who was thought of as someone who cared, right?
I
And it's
feel
like
you, and I
I
hate that
cared about
too.
like the people who were in the chat. I wanted things to be good, right? But then it was like I saw how things were, and it was like the mask kept slipping for me.
Yeah, and I
It's
can
like
tell you really are a kind person because you know I did you. I'm just being assumptive, and I'm sorry, but did you just feel like you needed to break a stereotype when you met Deity? It was like I just need to know that this is not just one of those stereotypical catty, rude gay men. I just need to see that he's not that way. I've heard a lot of people say
honestly,
that, and they were like.
honestly, I didn't assume it was like this stereotype. I mean, I always think of people as like they're themselves, right? And I
Yeah.
don't really think of people as like inherently catty or whatever. But I didn't watch him like constantly enough at that point to be able to see how he was. You know what I mean? Like I saw like the content I wanted to watch. I'm not completely in. If this kitten these kittens keep like trying to get my like earphones and fucking laptop cord and shit, and they're being put on the couch. But like it it bothers me so fucking much because I just despise hypocrisy. I despise people pulling shit that gets other people hurt. And he's the type of person to be like, everyone hurts other people for what they want. And no, it's you. You do that. I'm not that. You know, like no one's inherently gonna want to hurt people for things that make them content. That's just people that hurt people. That's what they say. They act like everyone's like that, so they can feel about themselves. So fucking sick of it. And it's like when I came in, I thought that okay, these are points, you know, this was solid and stuff, but then it wasn't, and then it was just bullshit, and then it was more like playing into like the lies and not actually, and he kept not looking up shit on his own. He kept not like actually informing himself. He would always expect other people to inform him, and even then he would half listen most of the time. Yep. And yeah, he was camming to a porn site while live on YouTube, and without any warning, right? Without any fucking warning, knowing the people that watch his stuff, knowing a kid could just come across it. I'm not even sure if it was age restricted, honestly. And it's like, how the hell are you going to be someone who says that they care about deplatforming creeps, and then you're the one acting like a creep, enabling creeps because they fit your agenda and narrative? That shit, that hypocrisy, it's just fascist nonsense. And
I definitely understand. He definitely is one of the people who, from what I see, the actual LGBT or the LGB community, he's making everybody look bad. He is the type to be giving the bad stereotype. He's
like, the thing is, I hear you. It's just that the thing is, he makes himself look bad. But then there are people who look at that and be like, that's the representation that they'll only pay attention to. And it's sad and gross, and like that is literally why, you know, all of that anyway. And I truly do not understand why people are so hype on fraud. You know, like just the idolization of absolute fraudism, however the fucking case it is. I just don't. It's like you looked it up for 5 minutes, right? Like,
our world is built on fraud and reactionary shit, man.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing is true. That's why they wanted to ban TikTok. That's why I'm all about TikTok, because literally they were claiming that all this ugly war was happening in Ukraine, and they were saying that these buildings were being bombed in these different cities, and then pulls up like people pulled it up and showed that it wasn't true.
Yeah, it's all misinformation campaigns, and like the people that play into it are mad because things are getting so much views, and like they're actively being combated, and that's the real reason people want TikTok. And they would do the same regime that China and all of them do, of all of the dictatorships that do, however the case, that literally get rid of the information so people can't find it and shit. And I'm like, this fucking nonsense, right? Because it's like, they act like we can't tell. Like, if you have to cheat to win, that's not winning. Like, you know,
exactly. All I can say about Deity is he knows that if he fucks around, he can find out, and that any of that shit he wants to talk on the internet will be confronted face to face, because we don't play that talking on the internet shit down in Bama. Real talk. We knock on your fucking door. We're gonna have a conversation.
Because it's like, I hear you like a lot, and I really do appreciate you coming up here. And you know, I really try to genuinely care best I can as a person, and I don't want to play into any of that awfulness, you know. And
Yeah, but don't
it's a
be too
lot.
genuine with these scumbags, man. I'm
Yeah,
just being real with you.
I know.
Like, don't.
Like, because they're scumbag. I'm not gonna be someone who's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna keep trying to like say my piece or keep trying to beat into your head to like be a decent person. Like, if you're not a decent person, I'm gonna say you're not a person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they hate when people call that out, but it's like I'm not gonna zip my lip for your bullshit. You know? And it's funny how mad they get about it. But if they didn't want people to talk about that shit, they wouldn't have done it. They shouldn't have done it. You know? That's how
Yep.
I'm like.
Man. Yeah. Fucking. We could pull up any day. Homeboy lives in one of the most methed out trailer parks in this county.
Man,
It's
that's
like I don't even like that it's near my farm. It's discomforting, but they
like
ain't doing nothing but toiling, going from one pain pill prescription to the next, acting like a junkie, pretending like there's some sort of internet hotshot when all reality they are a sad little weeble sitting in a crusty little tin can in a crackhead trailer park
I just
while acting like
yeah,
somebody.
better than anybody.
Yeah,
Like,
and real life trailer park boys is a compliment. No, this
oh my
is
god,
like oof, like Jerry Springer grinder. I don't know. It's
this
rough.
is terrible. Like, can
It's
you
crusty.
imagine if like people on Grinder went on Jerry Springer and the stories that would be told? I'd be fucking. I
I
don't know.
mean, it's a deity live stream.
Yeah, you're right. Like, you're really not wrong. I didn't say that.
I can't wait to hear that deity did a stream of himself reviewing this stream and sits here through 2 hours of just roasting him.
I mean, hey, if he wants to listen to that, he doesn't need to.
He
It's
used to
just
use shit like that, and I don't know why he would do that because he knew that people would call him out on his shit. But
yeah,
half the time, you have to realize that most of those people know damn well everything he says is bad and it's a lie, but they still want him to say it because lol cow shit, dog. They're watching an individual self destruct and it's entertaining. When he starts to have a panic and freak out and cry because people expose him again, I want to sit there
yeah.
so I can laugh because I love watching him cry about shit.
Literally.
Everything he ever has to cry about, he did it to himself.
You're so right. It really bothers me because it's just like, what was the point of all this? And then he literally ostracized himself, pushed away everybody who even tried to care about like actual genuine being and health, playing into the awfulness and just like turning your brain into fucking soup, right?
Yep.
And he hated us for caring, for trying, for doing more, and then he just kept using. It's like total energy vampire bullshit.
It's interesting you say that because that's what he idolizes himself as.
I mean, hey, he's on Vampire Wave too fucking much. Okay, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
And like, it does kind of say a lot to me, honestly. Like, I get that it's like fantasy or whatever, but when someone actively is like idolizing vampirism, I get or romanticizing it. I get concerned about what their mentality is around stuff because so many of them are awful without morals. Like
Yeah.
it's just
Absolutely.
it's just the hype on immortality, and that's all they care about. They don't care how.
Well, they'll never get immortality, so what hype do they really think? It's all about hype. People
Yeah,
who base their lives off of hype are empty as hell, man.
and it's like it's the fact that this person called themselves deity, right? I don't know.
Yeah,
With
that's
all this, like the
disgusting.
superiority complex, it's like you're really gonna be that golden cow, the false god idol kind of thing, but you're gonna act like you don't care about that stuff, but then now he does care about that stuff or whatever. And it's just weird. It's so odd to me because it's like, I just don't get the point of being intentionally wrong because you're still gonna be wrong at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Well, you got to look at who is feeding into it, who is more than allowing it. It's the ones who are enjoying it. It's they're feasting off of his shitty energy.
Yeah, because it's really sad that sphere of YouTube, just because so many people play into it. You know, the people that watch Trisha, the people that watch Avocado, the people that watch him. You know, it's all about watching someone whittle away online, and they get off on that, or like they enjoy, or like there's also the side of people that really want to help, but they just keep helping by enabling, so it doesn't actually
Yeah,
do anything. So it's still
nobody needs to enable him
it's not
anymore.
intentional, you know.
They need to stop enabling him. He needs to literally have his platform taken from him. He's one of those people that,
It's
you know,
dangerous.
yeah.
You should not
Because
have even
the
been able
fact
to
that
get away with
people
the shit
listen,
they did to you.
the fact that people listen to him at all is beyond me. But if anybody's stupid enough to listen to them and go out into the world repeating his pure autism, that's just fucking dangerous.
Nagasaki, honestly. Just let him cry and pouring out like rain. And when the sun comes out tomorrow, let him be. Something like that. But I hear you a lot. Like, because it's like, I say it's like so fucking much, but
I'm just very based,
it,
man. I've
it's
learned that being based is the best way to be. Like I don't try to misgender anyone. I like to let
yeah,
people know when I first encounter them that while talking to me, I don't announce my pronouns. I announce their pronouns to them. Your pronouns are going to be dude and bro,
oh
because
my
that's just what I'm calling everybody. So
well, it's like I hear you, but sometimes people don't really like that, so I just try and ask them, you know,
you
like, hey, what
know,
is, and then I go with it.
yeah, people say a lot of stuff we all don't like, but that's the thing about, like, you know, everybody can be whatever they want to be, and we all agree on that, right?
Yeah, everyone's like, it's ultimately up to the individual more than anything else.
Exactly. So just as much as we're supposed to accept and understand, there are ones out there who choose to stay ignorant to it, and I can understand why they do, because especially from like where I'm from down in Alabama, you know I was raised where, certain things just weren't talked about till you got to be about 17, 18 years old. And I definitely don't want my stepson having to ask me at 7 or 8 years old about why these people are talking about this different gender stuff. That would be an issue. But thankfully, we really haven't had to deal with that so much down here. We're not, and we'll be one of the last places to ever see anything like that. And for a lot of people, ignorance really is bliss. And what
It's like,
gets me is that deity is an ignorant person, but yet he's out here saying the most. He knows the least, yet says the most.
it's always the one who talks like all out their fucking ass, right? But it's also like ignorance is only bliss for the ones who don't have to deal with the bullshit, right? That's how I always felt about it. Like, eventually it all adds up. Like, I get that it's like, you know, people are different. People have different ways to be about it. And, you know, you can grow up and, like, learn more about it. Or you can tell them, hey, you know, that there's different people, however the case.
Yeah,
But I just think that people deserve the to be decent to each other, right? Like, I don't think
I
that
agree completely.
thing if it's not like, you know, if it's not warranted, like if someone's not doing like unhinged, depraved shit, I think that people can just talk and have
Yeah,
conversations and be genuinely decent to each other. Like, I just kind of feel like so many people would rather have like the shock of it all versus like actually like being a person in society and helping it be a thing. You know what I mean? Like, why?
mm. I think people just want attention, and I think it doesn't matter what kind of attention. All attention is good attention.
Yeah, there
That
that like bad publicity is still good publicity because it's still publicity. You know, I might have fucked up how to say it, but you know what I mean. But then it's like I just fucking, it's just not fucking worth it. It's never been worth it. And it's dying out, I can tell, honestly, because a lot of people just don't want that fake fucking shit. And that's why these misinformation campaigns are putting more money now than they ever did.
No,
They
all the
don't.
money is in Ukraine. If you want to talk about money, it's all in Ukraine right now.
Yeah, it's
All,
really
our, our
it's like
government is lying to us so hard.
war. Because war is honestly is just a tool to use the working class for fodder most of the time, all of the time, usually, and it's just I really hate it, like, because it's like all this money gets put into all this other stuff, and not even the people who they're supposed to be taking care of. But then they act like, oh, we're such a good government, we care about our people when they're dying on the streets, like not even having homes and shit. Because at least the feudal lords gave everyone homes. But
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Deity reminds me of mainstream media. Just
Yeah, like
nothing but lies.
listens to like what's recommended to him, he says, but it's just like if you look at like in uninformed shit, you're just gonna constantly get uninformed shit.
Like,
Like,
why did he ever mention that we had 32? We had a shooting where 32 people got shot
damn.
in Alabama. But the media is not going to talk about it because it doesn't fit their narrative either. Because these were two black dudes going after all black people and some white people,
Like
and
it's because
so they won't talk about that because it doesn't fit the narrative that all the white people in America are all violent and racist. That's
it's
the
like
narrative.
it's like the thing is like people are different, right? I don't think everyone's inherently the same or inherently like all the time but the case. But it's like the media, they always want to play into outrage culture. They know it sells and it's the shock of it all. And that's why they only want stuff that actually fits that narrative, which sucks because it's like people should just fun, but the news just goes to make people depressed, angry, and miserable, and always vying for for seeing their news that they have a paywall for. Like it's sick.
Yep, Deity's an absolute clown.
Yeah,
Absolute clown.
all the clown emojis, like
But
truly.
yeah, I'm gonna crash because I'm
Yeah,
tired and I'm going on a trip tomorrow. But
good luck on your
I'll,
trip, and nice talking with you.
hell yeah, I'm gonna follow you, and if I see you go live, I'll jump in, and I'll if this gets weird, drop me a DM or something.
Alright, I totally appreciate that too, because like I'm a person who's just like I just want to have a genuine conversation. I'm not gonna like be all like blah blah and try and like whatever. I just want to
Yeah,
have things work out, you know. And it was
I'm
really nice.
all for people being exposed who need to be exposed. I'm all for
Same,
truth and accountability.
same. I feel that a
But,
lot.
but hell yeah, it was nice to meet you, and it was nice to meet your chat as well. Everybody have an awesome night.
Heck yeah, later, yeah.
Cheers.
And yeah, I've heard the song BYOB. I've listened to a lot of System of a Down actually. And I hear you, Jojo, like literally, just all the clown emojis. Thank you. I can't type it on my laptop like that. Gosh, it's so a whole lot, but it was pretty chill. Do you want to say anything like before anything ends or whatever? Because it is getting pretty dang late, actually. The cats have, the kittens are always like they wake up, they fight, they like clean each other, and then they like do it all over again. Well, they go to sleep, then they do it all over again, you know. And they're really sweet, but they keep trying to attack my cords. I'm gonna have to fight them. I'm not really gonna fight them. I'm just gonna give them like a stern talking to, I guess. But they'll get it. They're pretty smart. They're already sprinting around now. It's so adorable. And yeah, that's cool. I liked BYOB, Chop Suey, Ariel's a lot. I made a mashup with Ariel Sui and another one called Toxic Air. It's at the end of my album, which was like a mega mashup. It's called Monster Mash 2021. I think you'll like it if you check it. Right. And yeah, like it was a really slow conversation. I like being able to talk with people, right? But I've been wanting to do open panels more, but then I don't do it as much. But I'll try and get onto that more, because it is really nice, like just talking and being around with people and stuff. I know I haven't been around too long, a bit for everything, but I'm trying to keep on track. At least one video a week I've been trying to do. I don't want to burn myself out, but I like being around, I like seeing you all. And yeah, Hypnotize is a fucking banger. And thanks, Jar Jar. Y'all are awesome, and I really appreciate you all so much. And I just, yeah, I want things to genuinely be better. And I think they can be. And only if you'll want to see like a full like process of my thoughts for like societal standards or something, I made a spoken word called the world doesn't have to be awful, and I made it a video. It's really purple. If you'd want to check it out and like let me know what you think, let me know. Or just any of my stuff. I like to know what people think. I'm gonna check like all the comments and stuff again, because YouTube doesn't really give me notifications on YouTube. I have to do it in studio, and I keep forgetting about it. And it's just a whole everything. I was playing Animal Crossing. I still haven't to the thing to find the gyroids place, or I'll turn it on and do that for like what, 10 minutes, something like that. Just because I was wanting to do that for at least be like, hey, I'm here and I haven't been there yet. But Kappas are so cool. I like when they're like put into lore and stuff. Captain, you ready to take a tour? And I'm gonna go. Time to still watch your step as ye hop on board. You should play AC, and we can be in each other's islands. Oh, castaways. I've known some castaways. Offered to help them out, but they said they was fine. Once you get used to that life, there just ain't no going back. It's just fun in the sun. Guess it really does seem quite divine. Believe it or not, back in the day, I used to be lean and mean. But yeah, the Gyroids Island. I'm going to that right now. I put my friend code in the description box section. So if y'all want to add me and stuff, go for it. I like playing video games. I even play like Dragon's Dogma and stuff. So it's like, and brawlhalla and like Smash Bros a lot too. I've been wanting to like, I need to get like the Switch streamer thing. I know it's a bit of money though, so we'll get it when we get it, right? Arrived. This be your first boat tour, eh? The things you gotta be mindful of from your tours be the same as for them fancy airplane tours. I spare ye the long-winded explanation. I'll be here waiting for you when you're needing your tools if you're wanting to set sail for home. Oh my god. they'll trade you tools for miles. I mean, it's not bad. It's just 100, but I don't want to waste all my miles doing that. Oh, there's some different plants too. I haven't had. Oh, this is pretty useful. Okay, bet. Oh yeah, I use the dream world thing. And yeah, awesome, Jada. Cool. I hope you have a good night. Yeah, it's fun. I like it, and it's like I like being able to find different people's stuff, and I'll save them and be like, I'll add them honestly if they'd want. This is such a cool place. Okay. I need to beat the stones. Yes. You treasure islands? I mean, why not? I will. Okay, so I'll go. I'll go to Yoji next because I was wanting to do it today. I haven't done it yet because you only did it once, right? Ah. Yeah, Sunnyvale's a cool name. I like it. Heck yeah. And like, we could all like hang out. Like, just let me know whenever you want to like play it together. I will totally be up for it. It's so fun. Especially with like people. I was thinking I could like we could talk in like the Discord chat or something if you want, or like text in the gaming chat maybe, something like that. Oh yeah, I need to eat a cherry. Just breaks the stone. And then my shovel broke. No! Okay, so I'm going to need tools. Dang it. Oh, there's this guy who's like a pigeon. I found him! I found him! Brewster. Awesome. I said, I'm looking for him. He said, mind if I ask what you're after? And I'm like, Blathers sent me here, so let me tell you. I'll just say Blathers, yeah. I see. I hear you. Tell him that for me. Oh, and also, this is you want it. It's a giant fragment. In the ground, give it some water, some time, it will grow strong the next day. Gyros take root fast when you return them to the ground. Well then, be seeing you. Wild. Awesome. Gonna look for gyroids. This one's dope. Oh, it's the name of the trailer park from Trailer Park Boys. Is fun. I did not realize that. Well, I haven't really watched Trailer Park Boys that much, but I've heard of it. Brewster said he's gonna see me on my island soon. Not ominous at all. Not really. Oh yeah, I do need a shovel though. I should have brought another shovel, but okay. I will get the extra thing with my miles. It will be okay. I want to dig the hole that I see. I need tools. And like, yeah, just let me know when you get back, and I'll totally play. Like, I'm actually kind of obsessed with this, but It's really fun. I don't think I'll ever like restart my game because I love like all the little things I've done, and it's cool. I've been wanting to look into like the video of how like the process of like what they suggest and stuff after like you do things. Oh, he sets up shop in the museum. Cool. Cause he has a lovely shop. I can't wait. Sounds adorable. Wait, I probably could have just made a shovel. Let me see. I forgot. Awesome. Da, 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 da. And so it's hardwood. Okay. I could do hardwood. I could have just taken hardwood with me. Just cuts down all the trees because I don't have to worry about it. I just realized that. Why don't I just do that? Oh my goodness. So the buggo. Da, da. Oh, missed a thing. Oh, and happy day and all. Thinking going live again tomorrow as well as a heads up. And probably going live the next day too, maybe. We'll see. I'm just miss Joel. Yeah. Now my axe broke. Jeez. My poor baby axe. But I can make something else. And I can still collect a bunch of stuff. I don't need to, like, actively chop everything down yet. I wonder how much I can collect before my pockets get full. I can still have it. So I think we're the end of that stream. And I hope you all have good days. Be safe and all. Wishing well always, you know? Yeah. Night. Bad dreams.